And good morning, Bitcoin Gladiators. This is Drew coming with a morning emergency report. Not going to be talking about any technical analysis really today. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about what's been happening in the Bitcoin and the crypto community. I've been getting a lot of feedback, a lot of messages, a lot of comments, a lot of calls, text messages from family, friends, and many in the crypto community worried about what's happening and saying that many are telling them that the crypto world is a hoax and that there's no stability and it's destroying the environment and you name it. I've heard it all. So I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about that. I'm going to talk to you really quick and hopefully you find it helpful. So for those who are experiencing FUD, which is fear, uncertainty, and doubt, I want to tell you a little bit of what's been happening because knowledge is power. So as we know in the news, the Bitcoin dropped, okay, which many of us who've been doing this for a long time understand that this is part of the cycle, regardless of the factor of why it's going down and what drives the Bitcoin or any other crypto down. There are certain elements that we have no control over because we're not the billionaires in the market. But just because that happens doesn't mean we can't be smart like them. So we begin to see that as soon as Elon Musk tweeted this, and I watch him every day, and I told everybody to do the same, because when he tweeted this, I told the rest of the community, you better sell your liquidate your positions going long, and find that a lot of the crypto, including Bitcoin, is going to plummet because of his tweet. Many said, Drew Bears, you don't know what you're talking about, and look at what happened in the news. Now everyone's freaked out thinking that it's the end of the world. So once he said that Tesla and his company is no longer going to be using Bitcoin as a way of purchasing his vehicles and such, he begins to put fear and FUD into many of us, saying that, well, because of the environment and it's not good, and then he says here Tesla will not be selling any Bitcoin. So that's really weird because he first says here that Bitcoin is bad, but then he says he's still going to hold it. You know, that's very hypocritical. So what I'm trying to say is you got to look in between the lines. Obviously, there's a reason why he is saying this, but then he's not following through. Okay? So why is that? Well, really, if you take a look at it, he's been talking about Dogecoin so much, and I've been following that also with his Twitter and made probably over 400% or more because of it, right? So why is he talking about Dogecoin? Because he likes it, right? And he hasn't told anyone, but since 2009, he's been helping them and creating a greener alternative, as he says, and a cheaper crypto. Well, possibly it could be, which is great. I mean, he's an individual who has money and he has a lot of research and development resources. So if he's going to do that, more power to him. But the thing is, with regards to this, of course he's going to be talking against Bitcoin because Bitcoin, he's wanting to get a lot of the Bitcoin holders to go into Dogecoin. And why do I know this? If you're interested, I have some information with regards to the inflow of investments going into Dogecoin. And I've noticed that there's a couple of $1 million every hour that's have been pumping into Dogecoin from one specific investor. If you're interested, hit that subscribe and send me a message and I will tell you. But I think you already know who that investor is. So anyways, to make this understandable, of course it's going to plummet because he says it, because people are pulling out their money because they're scared. But you know what? As soon as the Elon Musk factor settles, the Bitcoin is going to continue to go up as it has been doing since 2009. There are many factors since 2009 till present that has affected the Bitcoin price and has brought it down many times. But it always comes up on the top. And why is that? Because the Bitcoin and the crypto community will continue to learn and to understand and educate themselves and they'll be able to be stronger and to hold on to their investments. And you know what? As we begin to take a look at that, I begin to see that happening, which is good news. Because even with the Bitcoin and after everything that was said, even the economy of what's happening, the pandemic and many other negative factors, it stopped at $42,000. So what does that mean? I think that this is it. This is the bottom. Here at Bitcoin Gladiators, we enjoy it when it plummets because all the profits we make, we use that money and we buy more down here, and it's going to come back up again even higher than the last place that we liquidated our position. And so I want to encourage you to subscribe to Bitcoin Gladiators because we could care less about what's happening. We only care of knowing where it's going. And so when I got the news and other people that I'm connected with within this community, we were all talking about it, saying that it's going to plummet the Bitcoin. So what do? You liquidate your position going up, bullish, and long, you go short. And congratulations to all of those who followed my trade. As soon as I saw that tweet in Elon Musk, I went short and we all made money coming down. But now we're back to the bottom again, and now finally we know that this is it right here. For me, I'm going to be investing a lot again back into Bitcoin now because now all the money that I made from the bottom coming up and from the money coming down, I'm just going to buy more because now it's cheaper. So again, Elon Musk, thank you so much for doing that for me and many others. But for those who are all afraid, and you got to remember, my banker and many other bankers have been putting FUD too because they have a different product, they have a different asset. They want their money to be the king. And so, of course, they're going to be putting these things in your mind also. They're going to tell you, well, give me your money and you're solid, and I'll give you 1%, but by the way, I'm going to charge you a fee. So I really want you to take a look what's going on. I want you to look at the facts of what's happening in the crypto world. Of course, it's going to come down, and of course, it's going to come up. But remember, that's how we make the money. If the chart is only going to stay in a linear movement this way, then there's going to be no profit. So for me, I get excited when the price drops. I like it when people start doing really weird things like this because I know that it's going to happen and things are going to come down. And it gives me an opportunity to buy the dips and to continue to hold. And so I'm just telling you, this is going to be a great run. And again, I'm going to be really sad if you're going to tell me again a month from now and say, Drew Bears, why didn't I accumulate more Bitcoin? You know, Elon Musk, I know that he has a lot of influence and I do suggest to follow. But remember, his influence is temporary. So use it to your advantage. Other than that, that's where I'm at this point. I want to give you a little tip too that Amazon and the rest of the rich and the whales in that community are going to be investing into Dogecoin. They're going to be using it as a way of buying also instead of Bitcoin. And that's fine because, you know, they have their own mind and they have money and they get to choose whatever they want to do, just as you and I do. But just because they do that doesn't mean you need to be a hero and say, well, then I'm not going to be going into Dogecoin or I'm not going to be doing it because Amazon's doing it. Well, then that's just too bad because at the end of the day, it's all about the profit, right? I mean, yeah, if they're going to be doing something morally wrong, then I wouldn't be following them, but I could care less about their personal life and what they're doing. I care about what they're doing in the market and how it affects it. So if Dogecoin is going to go up, which I anticipate seeing it happening, and other altcoins like XRP and Polygon, oh my, Polygon, that's a little tip for you. I would suggest to take a look at them. So Other than that, I hope this explains everything. Everything is going to be okay. Nothing is going to happen. But remember, if you don't know where you're going, then you don't know your destination. And many people have that direction, and it's not good because then you begin to lose your money. But most of all, you lose your health. And so that is not what my intention is, because stress is not success. You know, less stress is success. So I want to encourage you to join Bitcoin Gladiators. If you have any question or concern, I will tell you. I will I will help you understand what I understand, and so far it's been helping me, and I hope it will help you.